Alright guys, as you guys know, new format's coming. We've been informed with the OCG ban list, so I made a deck list with according to that list. We don't know if it's official here for TCG, but we're gonna assume it is. So here's the deck list. I wanted to get ahead of the game so I could adjust my deck for that format. I'm finally running Sabers again because I got all my cards. Too much actually, too many of them because I couldn't wait. So I ended up getting 9 Dark Souls because I got 3 from 3 different people. But yeah, I'm still waiting on mine for Sharks fan. But let's just get to the deck list. Okay, first 3 Dark Souls, staple and Sabers. 3 Amherst Blades. 2 used to be good last format, but 3 is really necessary now. Just because you could do so many plays where you crash into something on purpose, bring out full helm, and like run over a token or something. And you special summon something. So this card's really good. 3 Bogart. I don't like any Saber decks where they like tech it out with Hamster and Thunder Kings. I think Saber just has to stay straight Saber. That's why I really like what Roy Sinclair does. I've always had like the 17 monster lineup, always the same. Every now and then I would put like Airbellum in, but I always liked monsters. Okay, 3 full helms, just because it's like boss monster. 3 fall troll. 2 becomes inconsistent. 2 becomes consistent, but it lacks like the explosive power. 3 is inconsistent, but not to the point where it actually hurts you. A lot of times drawing them more helps you more. Occasionally you need to top deck something and you top deck fall troll and you get pissed, but that's life, you know. You deal with it, and fall troll is really good. 2 pustules, just really good overall. Yeah, it's probably like one of the best cards in the deck. Spell lineup: Monster Reborn, Darkhold, Trunade, double MST. No Cold Wave because it got banned. Kind of hurts this deck, but not really. You just can't do the Cold Wave finally plays. Veiler kind of messed it up anyways. 2 Dualities, 1 book because it got hit, and 2 Forbidden Lances, which is pretty much like the new books, just different. It's as versatile, as good in my opinion. This card, I playtested like a lot with this deck today, like at least 40 duels, not even kidding, and Forbidden Lands helped a lot. They'd use like the 1 book that they had and you just lance it and you're good to go. Trap lineup: Judgment, Mirror Force, Torrential, Double Warning because it got hit to 2. I went back to playing bottomless. I stopped playing bottomless for a little bit, but I'm still going to play it even though it's Samurai format, and they're just going to negate Wishian anyways, but I'm still playing it because you call it side out, and game 2 you're going to wreck on Sabers. On Samurais, no problem, so yeah. Compulses, because I think this card is really good now. I always liked it, but I'm actually considering main decking 3. Main deck 2 is like really good. It wins you every game pretty much. 2 God of Z calls, staples. 1 Trap Stun, just because you're running Forbidden Lands now. You don't need 2. 1 7 Tools, because I always thought this card was really good. And then 1 Reinforced Truth, because you want those to protect you. And then you can synchro next turn with them. This card comes out when you're playing Black Wings though, because they're just going to pierce over that shit. Oh yeah, so there's your main deck. Onto the side deck. Side deck is what's giving me a little bit of trouble right now. For the most part, it's really good. I played tested with this again today, like I said. I'll just get through it first and explain the cards. Royal Oppression, because you could get your stuff out really quickly and then just hurt them with the oppression. Or you could hit the oppression early on, just in case they do something crazy. And then you could just trap stun it, and then on your turn, and then explode on your own. Or you could Trunade or something. So Royal Oppression, you can play around it, and you could, like, everyone knows how fast Sabers are, so you could swarm everything, and then just, like, kill them. Or you could just go straight control, and, like, swarm with Amherst Blade, and then negate attacks with 4 helm and just pick them off. And while you're, like, compulsing the monsters away and stuff, so yeah, Oppression's really good. 2 Consecrated, for Black Wings. Black Wings aren't that big of a problem now because 1 Kalute and 2 Icarus. Play tested against that today. Consecrated did help, but Black Wings, like, you have it no matter what. Double Veiler. Veiler is really good against Monarchs, Plants. That's really all I used it for so far, but yeah, Veiler's good. I like it. 2 Cyber Dragons. This is an iffy card right here. I kind of switched this last moment, but it did help. I went card carry matchup, went come here attack, GB matchup, beat over this stuff. It helped today, but I don't know, I never really liked Cyber Dragon. It's good though, because you could like special summon it, normal summon, full helm, and like go straight for 8, but I don't know, Cyber Dragon's kind of iffy. 2 Starlight Roads, it's pretty much good against every deck. GBs, Monarchs, Light Sworn, Blackwing. Starlight Roads, I would never change. 3 Kinetic Soldier, this card is freaking good. Playtest against Gemini and Absolute Zero, and this thing is wrecking. Honestly, I didn't think I would ever like this card that much. When Zams first came out, I still didn't think I would side that Kinetic Soldier, because it sounded kind of iffy to me, but honestly, this is the best. And then 3 Puppet Plant, because again, I played Gemini Stun, and this thing was winning me every game. You have nothing on your field, and they open with like a Neo Celes. You just Puppet Plant it. Let's say they have like a set Hero Blast and Gemini Spark, they can't do anything. And then you synchro with it, and they still can't Hero Blast because your synchro is stronger than 19. So yeah, Puppet Plant's really good, and plus it's good against Gravekeeper matchup, which a lot of people don't realize. So yeah. Next up is Extra Deck. Goyo got hit, so no more of this guy, but everything else is mostly the same. I'm probably gonna change like one card. There's Catastor, Staple, and Naturi Beast, which is really good in the deck because you could spam Naturi Beast and Barkion on the same turn really easily. So there's a Barkion, Brio, which wins games now. You're mostly going into Brio now that you can't go Goyo. W Hunley, still as good as it was before. Herbellum, Black Rose, Colossal, Stardust, Scrap Dragon, Mistworm, 2 Gotems, because 1, like a lot of times you need 2, trust me. And then right now, instead of Goyo, I'm playing Chimera Tech, just because I side the Cyber Dragons. But, again, I don't know how worried I am about machines. I have to play this card. And I'm not going to side deck Cyber Dragons without playing this card, so it's kind of, I don't know, I don't like how they're taking up so much space. I like Kinetic Soldier so much right now actually that I might actually take this up for X-Saber Wayne. Like for a little bit I was considering Magical Android, but I never liked this card. And X-Saber Wayne could let me swarm with like a full helm, a partial, or like a Kinetic Soldier if I side those in. So I think Wayne's going over this. That's only if I drop the Cyber Dragons though. Okay, now for the things I was thinking about siding. And I know this video is getting long, but this deck is really, really good. And I'm just trying to show you guys how much I tested with it and how much thought I put into it. So yeah, side deck cards. Maxi, I tested it for a little bit, but it puts your opponent under pressure, but it does nothing to like stop them at that point. Because if they're gonna OTK, they're still gonna OTK you. Like they know you don't play Fader if you're playing like Sabers, so they're not gonna be scared if you have a clear field. Gore is no problem, they're gonna Scrap Dragon or something. So Maxi is good, but not as good as everyone said it would be. Chain Disappearances, these were in before Cyber Dragons actually, and they're really good against plants and frogs, but plants are no problem honestly. That's why you see me siding so little for them. All I have is like Oppression and 2 Veilers, and then frogs, you can handle frogs honestly. Just put in like Effect Veilers and Starlight Roads and you're good. 2 Trap Holes, I always like this card. Mostly I'd put it in against Mirror Match and like Stun and Machina. But Stun, you have it because you have triple Puppet Plant if it's Gemini Stun. If it's like standard anti-summon time stun, you're still good to go though, because you could just overswarm them honestly, and you could just compulse their monsters. So Trap Hole is kind of redundant. Double Swallow Flip for GBs, because I never liked GBs, but today I tested with GBs like at least 20 times, because that's my friend's main deck, and I think I lost like 1 match out of like 6 or something. So figured out didn't need Swallow Flips. Dust Tornadoes, just because if anyone sides in Rivalry, I'm kind of fucked. Like, no synchros basically. And I do the 2 MSTs, and I can't even high and lay if they have Rivalry out. So I was thinking about that. I have 4 outs for it. It's either Judgment, Giant Trinade, or 2 MSTs. And I do not think that's enough. And there's like Trap Stun and 7 tools, but 7 tools and Judgment, you got hit on the activation, so I was thinking about Destinado. And plus there's like Necro Valleys out there and Gateways, but Gateways going to 1, so I don't know. Cross out for plants and GKs, but again, plants no problem, GKs you have a public plant, so. And then 2 system downs. Cyber Dragon's more versatile because it hits other decks as well as Machinas and Parkeries. So that's why I was playing the Cyber Dragons. But for now, I really want to. I have 2 Fossil Dinos my friend's just using. I want to get Fossil Dinos over the Cyber Dragons just because that's what this deck needs. Like, it needs anti-summon and destruction. Because you could play on the normal summon, but they can't. Like, let's say you're playing against like a plant deck. All you need to put in, instead of putting something specific like Nobleman or something, or Chain Disappearance, you could put in that, and it'll wreck them just as bad. Plus, Fossil Dino kills half the other decks out there, and Frogs, because you just summon it and they can't even bring back Treeborn. So yeah, that's, I think I'm gonna side 2 Fossil Dinos over Cyber Dragons. But yeah, so that's the deck. Oh yeah, other deck, other cards. These were cards. Sorry, I'm taking so long, but I'm gonna do this real quick. These were cards that were supposed to be in the main deck, or that I tried playing out in the main deck and that didn't work. Just go through real quick. Of course, there's Cold Wave 2 books. Got banned, so these had to go. Third Duality. I tried this for a little bit. Dead Draw. That's all I have to say. Don't do it in Sabers. Black Wings is good. Sabers not good. Tried Rhoda for a little bit, but there's enough search power, and you're running 2 Dualities. You don't need another Rhoda to get like the full helm or the partial to your hand. Plus, you're playing Reinforced Truth. You don't want the partial half the time. 2 Doomcows. I was thinking about maining them or siding them. I'm not maining them because I like straight Sabers. I'm not siding them because it's not good against that many decks compared to all the other cards that are like specifically like kill every deck. So yeah. 2 Saber Holes. I was main decking one, and that's why the deck's at 41. I was playing it at 42, but then I dropped one because I didn't use it enough. So I think I'm gonna put in another 7 tools for the 42nd card, just because Saber Hole is good when it goes off, but half the time it doesn't. And 7 tools lets you get those huge pushes. I tried Second Trap Sun. It's dead now. You have Lance. Lance does it better. And I tried Dust Shoot. I wanted Dust Shoot to be good this format. I honestly did, but it doesn't work. You can't Dust Shoot for a win anymore. And then I also tried a Dark Bribe just because thought a second 7 tools would be too high of a cost. So I wanted to have some type of negation for like your pushes. I was scared of like enemies using their lances and stuff. But Bribe didn't work too well. All I have to say. So yeah, that's the deck. Leave some feedback. Yeah, thanks guys.